Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, and I want to welcome my whole family, and I want you to know how my love and respect to you all. Today, I'm going to be telling you how I found a few victims of Jeffrey Epstein. However, before I do, please subscribe, hit that like button, and put your notifications on when I go live. Folks, that don't cost you nothing, okay? I can't understand why people can't hit that like button. Okay, folks, I want to talk to you about a very dear friend of mine. His name is John Connolly. John happened to write a blurb on the back of my book, okay? The Accidental Gangster. I'm going to read that blurb for you. Orlando Ori Spado has been a thorn in the side of the Los Angeles field office of the FBI for almost 2 decades before they finally took him down. Accidentally or not, Ori was a quintessential mob character, complete with a pinky ring and a slow, steady, deliberate voice, whether speaking with friends or foes. But like so many other good fellows, he was set up by a friend's son. You will have to read the book to find out who set him up. Enjoy. John Connolly, author, New York Times best-selling true crime book, Filthy Rich. If you haven't read that book, you should. It's all about the investigation, how he investigated Jeffrey Epstein. It began in 2003. What was my involvement? John called me when he was down in Florida and looking for some of the victims. Ironically, as I knew somebody who went to school with a couple of those victims, and I was able to get him a couple names. And John went out and interviewed those girls. They're in the book, okay? That was my only involvement in the investigation and several conversations with John Connolly. All right, and I wanted to pass that on, okay, but I did. All right, and if I did, okay, anybody else could, okay? It's not that difficult. Like, our Department of Justice is not telling us who the people were with Epstein. They're going to his island, his home, molesting young, underage girls. We will never know. Our Department of Justice knows, but they are not sharing it with us like they said they would. So how can we believe anything that our government says? All right, let me tell you, I get upset, sorry. Journalist John Connolly played a significant role as an investigative reporter focusing on the Epstein case for Vanity Fair. He collaborated with journalist Tim Malloy, who also tracked the case, to share insights and information about Epstein's activities. Connolly was actively investigating the accusations against Epstein around 2003, even encountering Epstein himself at the Vanity Fair offices as Epstein attempted to pressure the magazine that dropped the story. Now, Megan Kelly did a great story, okay, about, he did some time. They called it time. He was allowed to go and sit and it's crazy. You got to see what Megan Kelly says about it. Okay? Epstein was a billionaire. Like Diddy, he kept files and photos of all the men that he had involved in molesting underage girls. There's no comparability of Diddy and Epstein, like a lot of people want to say. Diddy didn't have any underage girls. There's rumors that he did, but nobody's come up with it. And if there was, you could be certain it would have been in the indictment. And if Maureen Comey, all right, Comey's daughter, the crookedest FBI agent we ever had, or one of them, all right, who taught his daughter how to be crooked and hide things. You know, folks, when you got money, you could do anything in this world. Most of you don't have money. You don't understand it. I know how it is to buy politicians. We bought them left and right. All right, back in the 60s and 70s. It was so simple. It's no big deal buying off people. Don't think it's a complicated thing. It's not. So, folks, I wanted to share that information with you. You know who John Connolly is? When I talk about things, you know, I tell you the truth. I give you the facts. I'm 80 years old. I've been on this earth more than a lot of you, longer time. And the things that I have done in my life have astonished even myself. But I wanted to share that with you. Everybody have a great day. God bless. Hit that like button and subscribe.